why I decided to become consciously celibate or single. It was actually around a year ago. I realized that I wasn't really selective. I wasn't really sticking to my standards. I didn't even know what my standards were, to be honest. It wasn't clear to me because the main reason why I was getting attracted to other people were either their physical appearance, intellect sometimes, and sometimes because I wasn't having sex really often. So, I had those needs, I had those physical needs, and I wasn't really being selective, obviously, because when your instinct kicks in, I wasn't able to think rationally back then. But after a few experiences, I realized that it's not worth it, spiritually wise and energetically wise, because I have reached a point where I can 100% read the energy of the person, and it's kind of hard for me to find an energy that I'm compatible in terms of specifically being partners and also specifically engaging in sex. In addition, I don't even like calling it sex. I just like calling it divine union, tantric union, whatever it is. But I don't subscribe to the idea that this union is superficial and it's only about satisfying our physical needs. I'm definitely seeing it as a spiritual union, first of all, and that's also the reason why I wanted to just wait for that person that is going to make me feel this way. I feel like I cannot do it with anybody else, really. It's not that I'm kind of holding back in a way, it's kind of like I'm not feeling it. And that's also why I got into Tantra, specifically the union part of Tantra, because it is a whole philosophy in a way. I started practicing some of the tantric exercises by myself, actually, so that, when I do meet a divine partner, I can actually practice with them. I don't know if you can relate to that, but I do find, especially after a spiritual awakening, it's kind of hard to view this union as a superficial thing, and it doesn't resonate, it doesn't sit good, and it's normal. I just want to tell you that in case you're on the same path or you're thinking of going on that path. And trust me, I used to be pretty active in that aspect in the past, so it can be hard sometimes, because especially when you feel lonely and stuff like that. But for me, that was the reason why I was going and seeking out people that were not compatible, just because I was lonely and just because I wanted some sort of external validation. But when you start giving that validation to yourself from within, you won't even need that. And yeah, if I'm able to do it, everybody's able to do it. Of course, I want to say on a side note, I still have needs, physical needs, and I'm still sometimes saying, I would like to have somebody for that union to happen, but there are so many other ways. And as I said, when you start giving love to yourself, it doesn't matter if you have a partner or not. The more self-love you have and the more self-sufficient you are, then eventually you're going to draw in your divine partner.